Hi everybody. Today I'm going to share a book with you called Seaweed Soup. This book is written by the same person, Stuart J. Murphy, who also wrote Tally O'Malley. This is another math book. And in this math book, we're going to learn about making sets. I hope you enjoy this story as much as I do. It's a very sweet story. Seaweed Soup. I'm guessing, looking at this picture, that the turtle might be the chef or the person who's making the soup. And on this page, I can see him stirring his pot. One day, Turtle decided to make seaweed soup. He stirred and he stirred until it was perfect. Thick and green, gooey and slimy. Turtle couldn't wait to have lunch. He put 4 things out on the table. A bright red cup for gooseberry juice, a great big spoon, a napkin, and one of his nicest bowls. So that's one set. He has a bowl, a spoon, a napkin, and a cup. One set. All 4 of those things. One set. Turtle was just about to fill up his bowl when along came his friend Crab. "Would you like to join me for lunch?" asked Turtle. "I just made a pot of seaweed soup." "Ugh," thought Crab. "It's green, it's slimy, and it's smelly. But how can I say no to a friend?" So now that there's one more person going to eat the soup with Turtle, what does he need? "I guess so," said Crab. "Take my place, and I'll get another cup, spoon, napkin, and bowl for myself," said Turtle. He had 3 of the things he needed to make a complete set, but he couldn't find another cup. "Well, I guess this glass will have to do." You can see Turtle looking into his shelf, looking to see if he can find a napkin, a spoon, a bowl, and a cup. He had everything but the cup, so he went for a glass. Turtle came back to the table with a glass instead of a cup, another big spoon, another napkin, and another nice bowl. He was about to pour the gooseberry juice when Sandpiper and Seagull came flapping along. "There's a pot of something icky next to Turtle's table," piped Sandpiper. "And it smells awful," squawked Seagull. "Hurry up and fly before he sees us." But Turtle spotted them and yelled out, "Come and join us for lunch." So now there's 2 more birds, or 2 more animals. What will Turtle need to put out for them to be able to eat seaweed soup? "Well, okay," piped Sandpiper. She and Seagull flew back and sat down. Turtle said, "One of you can take my place, and the other can sit right here while I look for 2 more complete sets of everything I need." So he's going to need 2 more cups, 2 more spoons, 2 more napkins, and 2 more bowls for the other 2 animals. He gave his set away. Turtle looked all around. There was 1 glass left, but it didn't match. The only bowls left were cracked, and there was only 1 more big spoon. "Oh, these will have to do," he said. After filling the yellow cup and the jelly jar with gooseberry juice and the 2 cracked bowls with soup, Turtle finally sat down. But just then, Clam poked her head out of the sand. "What's that smell? Disgusting," she thought, and started to dig back down. But Turtle hollered out, "Please have some lunch with us, Clam. There's plenty of seaweed soup." So even though each one of their sets is different, they each have 1 cup, 1 bowl, 1 spoon, and 1 napkin. How many more will they need for Clam? How many sets will they need for Clam? Clam thought it would be mean to say no. "I suppose I can," she gurgled. "Take my place," said Turtle. He looked for another set, but there was nothing left. Not a cup, or a glass, or even a jelly jar. Not a spoon, a napkin, or a bowl of any kind. Oh dear, what's he gonna do? You can see his shelf is completely empty. But how many sets does he have overall? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I wonder what he'll do. I wonder how he'll solve this problem. While Turtle was gone, Crab said, "I guess we'd better try the soup." "But it's disgusting and slimy," complained Sandpiper. "And smelly and gooey," added Seagull. Clam just shut her eyes and took a little spoonful. "Wow! It tastes great," she gurgled with surprise. Then Sandpiper tried it. "Yummy," she piped. "Delicious," squawked Seagull. "Amazing," said Crab. They sipped and they slurped until the entire pot of seaweed soup was gone. What's Turtle gonna eat for lunch, I wonder? Finally, Turtle came back to the table carrying a set of 4 things. A big seashell for a cup, a toy shovel for a spoon, a beach towel for a napkin, and a rusty old pail for a bowl. "These will have to do," he said. "Now let's eat that soup." So that's really cool. Turtle managed to make a set of everything he needed: a cup, a spoon, a bowl, and a napkin, using completely different items. He still has 1, 2, 3, 4 things, just like Seagull, 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like Sandpiper, 1, 2, 3, 4. I believe that's her napkin. Crab, 1, 2, 3, 4. And Clam, 1, 2, 3, 4. His friends looked at one another. Nobody said a word. Maybe they felt bad that they ate all of his soup. At last, Clam admitted, "I'm sorry, Turtle, but when you were gone, we ate all of the seaweed soup." Without a word, Turtle turned around and walked off. "He's mad at us," squawked Seagull. "What can we do?" asked Crab. But soon, Turtle came back. He was carrying another pot of soup, thick and green, gooey and slimy, and just as smelly as the first one. And he said, "You can never make too much seaweed soup." And that's the end of the story. So, my friends, that's the end of the story. I really love this chart at the end of the story, where you can see all of the items that Turtle used to be able to make sure each one of his friends could enjoy seaweed soup. This column was for crab. This second column was for sandpiper. The third column shows all of the things in the set that seagull used. The fourth column shows all of the things that clam used. And then the final column shows the set of 4 things that Turtle used himself. So, my friends, for an extra challenge at the end of this story, I thought maybe you could have a seaweed soup party yourself. Maybe you can gather a few stuffies together. Maybe if you have some siblings, you could have a tea party, except eat seaweed soup. After you set the table for your seaweed soup party, tell me how many things you needed. How many people were at your party? Did you have 6 guests? Did you have 3 guests? So if you had 3 guests, how many bowls did you need? How many spoons did you need? How many napkins did you need? And don't forget, not only to count your guests, but you also have to count yourself as well. You could try to draw something that looks like this chart at the end of the book. And maybe you can tell me the name of the guest at the top of their column. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.